Is fine wine expert Peter Smolarz from Willow Park Wines and Spirits. Good morning to you, Peter.
Good morning.
I do love bubbles, right? I mean, you can't be festive without bubbles, in my opinion.
There's nothing better, especially this time of year,
Absolutely.
or on a Tuesday.
Or on a Tuesday, which is always a good news thing. Why not, right? So you've got a selection here for us that's got quite a wide price range, which is really nice because it's going to be different for everyone.
Well, exactly, and you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money to get the product that you want.
Wonderful.
Champagne's not built for everyone.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And Champagne, to be clear, is only from the region of Champagne, correct?
Correct. It's in the north of France. It's
Right.
actually, Prosecco's the same. It's a region in the north of Italy.
Oh,
And
okay.
it can only come from those places. So you can get styles that are very similar.
Sure.
But you can't mimic the place and, of course, those restrictive rules that give us the quality that comes with the name.
That comes with the name. Okay. So, but there's a lot of sparkling wines to choose from. Why don't we
So
start
much.
here?
So we're starting here on the end with the Moscato. And when you're buying a wine and you see the term Moscato, it's going to tell you that it's sweet. So this is the dessert style of sparkling.
Okay.
But if you don't love the super dry styles, you're not a huge bubblehead like you and me.
Right.
It's a great option and it's a great crowd pleaser. And if you're going to give, the younger people just one glass at New Year's, this is the way to go because it's very low in alcohol.
Oh, that's good news.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's great. Okay, and then moving on to this guy. I think this guy's been in my house.
Now this is Valdo Prosecco. And I always say with Prosecco, the longer the word, the better the name.
Oh, is that right?
So
okay.
true. So if you look on this one, it has the term Val di Boenne underneath Prosecco. And that's giving us knowing that it's coming from the heart of Prosecco, much better, superior, super, better quality. And then on the back here, we have a term called extra dry. And I would say one of the most confusing terms in Prosecco, because it's actually extra above dry, so it's slightly sweet.
Oh,
So when we
that's
read
what that
it,
means.
we think that it's drier, but really it's got a kiss of sweetness.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I'm learning stuff all the time. I love this. I love that, the longer the name. That's great.
It's a handy tool.
It's a handy tool, especially when you're overwhelmed in the store. Okay, moving on to this guy.
So now we're moving into our champagne styles.
Okay.
So those are very light, very airy. We're moving into those tiny, those beautiful champagne bubbles. The first stop is Spain, and we look for that term cava.
Right.
This also carries the word brut. So cava tells us it's made like champagne, but from local grape varieties in Spain.
Okay.
And brut always is going to mean dry.
Okay.
But great value here. You're going to find these in that $15 to $20 range.
No kidding.
And it gives you those great, great bubbles of champagne. Not the complexity, but a nice substitute.
Perfect. That's great. Especially maybe if you're having a big party and lots of people.
That's exactly
lots
it.
and lots of bottles.
Sometimes champagne is not the most cost effective.
Right, exactly. Okay, that's good. Cava. All right, moving on.
Now this is a really fun style. So in France, of course, it can only come in that area in Champagne.
Right.
So outside of that, we look for a word called Cremant. And Cremant is followed by the appellation name. So here we have Cremant de Loire.
Right.
So you can also see Cremant de Alsace or Cremant de
Yes.
Burgundy.
Right.
So they just use the grapes of their region and they follow the method of Champagne. So you can find also great value there in that 20 to 30 zone.
No kidding, 20 to 30.
Really quite good.
Oh, okay, fantastic. All right, okay, now I'm seeing the word Ferrari.
Yes, of course.
So that's got to be fun.
No relation to the cars.
Okay.
But of course, the sparkling wine is my new favorite.
Is it?
So in the north
What
of
do you
Italy,
like about it?
It's made identically to Champagne.
Really?
Same grapes. It comes off the same style of soil. It follows the same rigorous rules, and it's made exactly in the same system and the length of time in bottle. So really, as close to Champagne as you can get, but at a much better price point, because of course it doesn't carry the name.
The name.
This carries the name Trento Doc here at the bottom.
Okay.
And when you see a Trento Doc, you know that it's going to be this level of quality of champagne, but also organic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And does that have any effect on the taste when you see organic?
Not so much the taste, but I find it helps you the next morning.
Oh, really? Noting to self. Okay, good to know. Right. Now, I do like pink bubbles.
My favorite. I love
that right?
rosés.
Me too.
Really quite good.
Yeah.
And especially if you're going to be doing appetizers, oysters, anything like that during New Year's, rosé is perfect. It really works with a broad range of foods.
Sure.
And it's not what people think. You see pink, you think strawberries.
Right, no.
But really it's more peaches, apricots, lots of fresh flavors, and it gives you a new dynamic. This one from Canard Duchesne is one of my favorites and is in a very entry-level price point.
No kidding. Wonderful. Okay, great.
And
Moving on from the pink, we end up here.
We end up with Taittinger. And of course, there's the Moëttes, the Veuves,
Yes.
the standard styles of champagne we know. But this one is for the people that think they're a little too tart. This carries the term demi-sec.
Oh, okay.
And demi-sec
there it
here
is.
at the
Okay.
top is going to tell us that it's slightly sweet in champagne.
Oh,
So when we have a
okay.
brut, we know it's going to be dry.
Yes.
But a demi-sec is just going to give us some fruitiness
Okay.
without being overwhelming.
Oh, wonderful.
And that's also a great option.
Wonderful. Okay, lots of great options here. Now, sometimes you've got your bottle and you're at home, but it can be a little bit intimidating to open it. So if we can open one bottle really quickly and you can show us how to do it without injuring anyone or taking out the lights, that would be great. Safety first.
And it's very important. These can be very dangerous. There's 3 times the pressure of a car tire in here.
Oh, really?
So you should be careful when you're at home. I've seen this go horribly wrong. Now, any good sparkling wine worth its gusto is going to have a pull tab.
Okay.
So with the pull tab, we remove the foil.
Yeah.
That goes away.
Okay.
And here's the fun little tidbit is any wine worth its gusto is actually going to take 6 half turns to remove the cage every time.
Oh, 6 half turns. Okay. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Perfect. Every
Nice.
bottle. All of these on the table will do the same, except for the last one, obviously.
Right.
At this point, this is a loaded weapon. So if you let this go, it can shoot out. Okay, and it can go horribly wrong. So we always hold the top of the bottle.
Okay.
Now, depending where you are comfort-wise, you can take the cage off.
Okay.
Or you can leave the cage on. Either way. I like the cage because it gives me grip.
Sure. Okay.
And then from
Here
there,
we go.
we hold the bottom of the bottle, point this away from everyone.
Okay.
And your strong hand on top. I'm left-handed.
Okay.
And we start to twist from the bottom, and we use the top hand as support. And we let the bottle do most of the work. The pressure is going to allow the cork to go out. And as we get to the top, we can feel it releasing, and we want to hear what they call the angel's sigh.
The angel's sigh.
Whoa.
There it is. That's okay. We'll clean that
It's a
up,
little
that's
warm.
for sure.
It's a little warm.
That's wonderful. Peter, thank you so much and Happy New Year.
Thank you so much.